Okay, team, let's rock and roll into the Q&A today. By the way, let's just do a quick check. Can everybody hear me okay? Audio clear?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
And can you see me okay? I've spotlighted myself.
yeah. We can see you.
All right, let's get cracking into it. Loris, Justin, don't be shy. Make sure you connect that camera. We've got to see those beautiful faces. Ah, there it is. Hey, Justin,
Hello, Emil. How are you?
long time, long time. What a
Yeah,
specialty.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, team, it's going to be an intimate one, unless there's some latecomers. There probably will be. So lucky for you guys, you get to ask some more questions to power through compared to having a bigger group. Same format as last time, team. It worked very well last week. Ask a question, one question specifically, so I can answer it better. I might ask a couple of extra questions to better understand it, and we'll just rotate it. We'll rotate it around the ground. Can be any question, improving your business, problem you're facing, challenge, whatever it might be. I'm here to help. I'm here to get through as many questions as I can within the 30 minutes, and we'll keep it positive and upbeat. Who wants to go first? Charles,
Me? Yeah.
go for it, my man.
Okay. LAM, local area marketing.
Yep,
So we've applied to do a $500 LAM with you guys through
yep,
Daniel.
yep,
You emailed an example of Gerard spending 1,100 including GST, and he got 36 kids.
yep.
So a couple of questions is one, what does Daniel do in regards? Because the only thing I read was it's within 8 kilometers. Does he need photos from us, videos, or is he going to use your Riverwood videos and photos to create the land marketing? Is it via Instagram, Facebook? I guess the
Yeah,
question is a bit more detailed. Like, do you need anything from
yeah.
us or?
Yeah. Okay. I'll answer that question. I'll answer. I'll go over the service. Now, by the way, Charles, make sure to check out the registration, the campaign document, because it does outline like what platform and everything that it's getting targeted on. But to answer your question, it's a meta ads campaign, meaning it's Facebook and Instagram at the same time, because that's what meta includes. Now, the radius is an 8 kilometer radius around the venue. That's what we're targeting. In regards to the campaign setup, we can use a lot of the video creative that we've already got for head office. However, if you have specific creative that you want to use, you can send those over to Daniel. However, they do need to be good. If the image is not a high quality, if the video is not good, if the audio is not good in the video, we're going to stick to using our ones because our ones are professionally polished. But you can send over those assets to Daniel. He's going to set up the campaign for you. He's going to give you a URL where you can have a dashboard to view the metrics, and you'll be able to see the results from there. Did that answer your question, Charles?
Yeah, somewhat. So the metric would be if Gerard spent 1,100 for 36 kids, you'd guess that there's no guarantee in anything, but if we spend the 550 package, we might get 18 kids, half that. Is
You
that right?
might, you might not, Charles.
Yeah,
You
okay.
just said you just said the magic word. There is no guarantee on meta ads. There's only one guarantee. It's going to reach the audience. You're definitely going to have reach. People are going to see the ad. People are going to view the ad. You're going to get that reach. It might reach 10,000, 500,000 people. It's definitely going to reach people. But as far as exactly how many conversions it's gonna receive, if I told you something, I'll be lying and putting your expectations up to here. But so far, I can tell you the results have been quite fruitful through what we've been sharing.
So with that, so with one last one, that 550, he's going to spend 550 on Facebook itself, or do you get royalty from that, or?
No, we don't, it's excluding GST, so it's $500. So your $500 ad spend, your $500 um, expenditure goes
Yeah.
straight to ad spend. There's no
Okay,
royalty attached to that.
cool. Thank you.
All right. But good job on taking out a package, Charles. Well done. Who's
Yeah.
on next? Let's go, Rhoda. Then I'll go to Justin. Shoot.
Yeah, I mailed just with regards to the holiday camps, because I'm pretty sure you're aware that we have for existing holiday camps, to introduce at the end of the term. Please let me understand why you're approving 4 days in a bundle, but why not 2 or 3?
I don't understand the question, Rhoda. Sorry, can you say it again?
Like the holiday camps, we have four different locations, and it's operating in 4 different days. So when I ask Erin, we want a 3 days bundle, we want 2 days bundle, or we want 4 days. She said that you have only approved 4 days combo, like if they're
Correct.
enrolling for the whole 4. So help me understand why we can't offer 2 days or 3 days.
Yeah, because at the moment, how we're structuring the holiday camps, I know my one is in Riverwood's a little bit different. We haven't managed to duplicate it. We can only have a one bundle pack for all 4 camps. Otherwise,
Mhm.
it's gonna create confusion in the attendance list. If you have one person book a 2-day camp, one person book a 3-day camp, one person book a 4-day camp, it's gonna create a lot of confusion across the attendance list. Hence why we've got
Why,
one bundle pack for 4.
why is that? Why is it gonna create confusion? What's the difference between having a bundle pack of 4? You're allowing that, but why not 3? They're the same. I don't see any difference. So that's what I'm asking to better understand what's the reason behind approving 4 but not 3. So it's just like when we offer it, say for example, a parent comes up to me and she say, "Oh, I don't want to go for the 4 days. I just want to do the 2 days." Do we just brush them off and say, "No, you can't do that," something like that, or you just choose and you don't get a discount? You know how we always wanted to make the parents happy. So
Yeah,
that's the only reason.
no, yeah,
Yeah,
I get it. The reality is we can't always make all the parents happy, right? I know you want to satisfy your customers, and
yeah,
that's by all means, but in that situation at the moment, how the system is set up, because if we create a 1 camp and a 2 camp and a 3 camp and a 4 camp package on the timetable, it's going to create a lot of duplication and
mm-hmm.
confusion on the timetable, especially when it comes time to booking in the camp. Okay, first 2 camps, which day is it? Is it the 1st of October or is it the 2nd of October? Or is it the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of October? It's going to create
Yeah,
all that on the timetable. I know it sounds simple. Hey, can we just put a 2-day camp package, a 1-day camp package, a 3-day camp package? But on the back end of the system, when you have your timetable up and
yeah.
parents are enrolling and they take a 2-day and a 3-day and a 4th day one, it's like the 2-day one, is it the first and the second? Is the 3-day one, what 3 days are there? So to make it easy, we just wanted to streamline the process and say, okay, there's a bundle pack. If you book all 4 or all 3 or all 2, let's say you're running 2 camps, 3 camps, or 4 camps, if you bundle them up and you do the whole thing, it's easy. They've seen the dates on the timetable, the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, book 4 of them, done and paid. It just keeps it cleaner that way, Rhoda. But if
So
you want, yep.
yeah, no, that's okay. I'm just trying to understand the reason behind it.
And I also think when you're trying to speak to the parent as well to keep them, I know you want to keep your customers happy. Um, you can say to them that, hey, like if you book all 4 camps, these are the discounts that you would get for it if you book all 4. If they do 2, they just got to book them separately. And you can use it as a bit of an enticing factor. Hey, if you book in all 4, which is going to increase the customer value for you, you'll get that discount of X amount of dollars.
Yeah, but I mean, I understand totally, your point there, but with regards to location, I'm pretty sure because it's in all in a separate location, one in Coomera, one in Runaway Bay, one in Labrador. Probably the Runaway Bay and Labrador they can book it together because it's very close by, but I don't think parents will book Coomera
Wait,
and
are you running holiday camps across 4 different locations?
yeah, because that's the only available venue.
Okay. So
Mm.
the bundle pack is actually all the camps associated within that location, not 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
So
so
for
the
example,
4 there, it's all locations. That's what Erin did. I don't know if Yeah.
So for
We've
example,
explained
for
to her
example,
that it's a four different locations, four different areas in the North Gold Coast.
so you're running 4 locations, each with 1 camp. So 4 different
Correct.
camps.
Correct.
Yeah, so the bundle pack doesn't apply to that, Rhoda. I'll have a conversation to Erin. The bundle pack is, are you referring to a discount or are you referring to the free holiday camp if they book all 4? Which one? Because those are 2 different promos. Which one are you talking about
So
specifically?
the bundle pack. Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay. So
yeah,
the bundle pack is from a per location basis, meaning let's say I've got 2 locations I'm running my holiday camps, Riverwood and Bankstown. If I've got 2 camps in Riverwood and 2 camps in Bankstown, the bundle pack applies to if I book in Riverwood, all the
yeah.
camps there, the 2, I get the discount. If I book in Bankstown for the 2 holiday camps that I'm doing there, I get the discount. It's not if I book 2 at Riverwood and 2 in Bankstown and 4, I get the discount. It's from a per location perspective.
Okay. So now
I'm
that's clear to me because all our holiday camps are actually all over North Gold Coast.
yeah,
That
I'll have
means
a
the bundle pack wouldn't
it,
apply
it
in that
wouldn't.
case.
Yeah, the whole purpose of the bundle pack is you want to have that parent book all the camps that you're doing at that specific venue, right? And
Mhm.
if Erin gave you the wrong information, I can correct her a little bit later. But I'm just curious, why would he
No,
run
she
multiple
didn't. She
camps?
didn't give us the wrong information. It was us who actually booked four different locations because this is what we have. Um, because when we look for venues for the holiday camp, this is what we got. Like what we have been offered. That is actually fitting to our timeline, to our planning. So we
Okay.
realized that the bundle pack is actually applicable to only um, same location. So it's not Erin's.
Yeah. Okay, so Erin, good on you, Erin. If you're watching this, you gave out the right information. I would also recommend for the future as well, Rhoda, just to make it easier so you're not spreading your wings thin. If you can find one location that can give you 2 or 3 or 4 holiday camps, it's just so much easier to deliver the camps than going across 4 different locations if the timeline's stacked for you.
Yeah, I totally understand that. And if we did, we have done that, but we can't at the moment. That's why we
Yeah.
have to grab all those different location, Emil.
Going to be a busy April holidays for you, Rhoda.
Yeah.
Very busy. Good on
Yeah.
you, but 4 camps, that's expansive. And I like
So
it.
that means we just
Um,
have
I-
to cancel the bundle pack in that case. We just have to offer one location and it's $70 a day from 9 to 12.
Single. Yeah, single. And I don't think a parent's going to hop across all 4 locations anyways. I could
Yeah.
be mistaken.
That makes it clear to me now why you're not allowing it. Yeah.
No
Okay,
worries,
thank
Rhoda.
you.
You're welcome. Sorry about the long wait. Justin, go for it.
Okay, before I start, on top of that, I only have a 1 day holiday camp. So is there any discount for if the parents book a 1 day holiday camp?
Say that again, Justin. I didn't catch it.
Oh, I only have a 1 day holiday camp.
Yep.
One location, 1 day. So I'm
Yep.
I don't aware of any discount if they book in there all the holiday camp in your one locations. There's extra discount. Then of course there's promotion for that. So I shouldn't think if it's only 1 day, it's not met the criteria for booking whole or the holiday camp and then get a discount for parents, right?
That is what you're saying, Justin. Okay, so you're talking about the promo where if you book all holiday camps in that
Yeah,
location,
yeah,
you get a free camp. You get a free camp. But what you're saying is because you're only running 1 camp at that location, you're
yeah.
saying that some parents are going to ask for that free camp. Is that right?
Free camp or extra discounts. I'm not aware of the promotion at the moment because I haven't run for a while. But I just saying I have a 1 day camp. Is there any discount
Okay.
for parents or any holiday?
No. So okay. So the what we have on the website is if you book into all camps within that location. For example, if you've got 3 holiday camps in Hornsby and a parent books into all 3 holiday camps, they're allowed to
Yeah.
come to one free camp. However, on our website, we do have T's and C's apply to cover yourself.
Mm.
So if you're running
Okay.
only one camp, that that really doesn't do you anything. It's only if you got 2 or 3. So I do have T's and C's on the website to cover you, Justin. Okay?
All right, thank you. All right, thank you.
Because it does
All right, my
vary
question.
based location.
Yeah.
Go for
I
it.
have a question for the coaches. So I have
Yes.
2 coaches, and one is extreme coach. He approached to me, say the parents approach to him, and they want to have a one-on-one section with that particular coach for his kids, and that
Yeah.
coach want to borrow my equipment, and then I refused.
Yes.
So I think it's a big conflict of interest,
Absolutely.
right? Yeah.
Question.
So is any policy, we can make it, any policy more clearly, for this kind of scenario happens, then what should we expect, more clearly to coaches, like it's kind of conflict of interest.
So great question, Justin. My coaches and Mary have been approached many times for private classes. Hey, can you do one-on-one classes? Can you help us out here? Something for you to note as well. That's not an approved service that we offer to parents. One-on-one programs are not an approved service that we apply. It's also very, on a separate note, it's also very risky because public liability and stuff isn't covered on one-on-one. It can put you at risk as well if you're doing one-on-one training with a kid, with a child versus group setting. So my advice to you would be, I don't think it's because it's in the franchise agreement, Justin, that we don't do one-on-one. I don't think we need to put it somewhere else because you're the business owner at the end of the day. I think if you just have a conversation with that coach, do you feel like this coach is going to go behind your back to do the one-on-one?
No, he's just come to me, say he want to borrow my hoop. So basically, he haven't started anything yet.
Okay, so I recommend you speak to the coach and you say, hey, Johnny, unfortunately, we don't offer any one-on-ones. That's not part of our services. We can only do group training. And Justin, if he decides to go behind your back and do one-on-one with that parent and child, then that'll be against your consent. That's what I would recommend. But I would stay clear from that. And you don't. And on a side note, guys, financially the numbers don't stack up anyways. From a one-on-one perspective, I know it sounds, it's good private one-on-one, but the numbers don't even stack up. Did that answer your question, Justin?
Yes. Okay. And
Yeah.
then I have a second coach. So second coach, he resigned. Like he gave me 8 weeks notice. He gonna resign, and he is very honest to me. Say, I'm gonna open my own business over the weekends, so I come, work for you, for next term.
Yeah.
So because that coach, the one-on-one coach happens, I'm a bit worried. If we announce, he's leaving us in the term, and then if he, approach of my parents or kids, say announce they can have own business, is in the policies, to prevent them to contact my parents for at least 1 year or 2 years, kind of, this kind of things.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, and I think I know who you're talking about. Look, I think. Let me just tell you. Are you concerned as well that parents aren't going to re-sign up because his coach isn't coming back?
Because I want to have a great farewell because it's a very good coach. But if I fail with the coach in the last section, all right, this coach is not going to with us. But he definitely says, I'm gonna, if some parents ask why you know with us, they say, I'm gonna have my own business. That potentially I might lose my customer, right? So
Okay. Let me give you. I think I know this. I'll give you my answer to that question. So Justin, when I was coaching back at 2018, I was coaching on the tools for 2 years, and I said I have to hire a coach because things were getting busy. I thought to myself, oh my God, if I stop coaching, these parents are never going to come back because everybody loved me. Oh, the parents, where's Coach Emil? Coach Emil, Coach Emil. I thought that as soon as I stepped out of coaching, my renewal rate was going to go to 0%, right? Because parents didn't see me there and they were going to panic. Guess what happened? I found coaches. I made sure that they were trained up. I made sure that they were competent. They were ready to go. Mary was there to oversee things and nobody said anything. Maybe 1 or 2 parents said, hey, where's Emil? But by week 4 of the program, they were adjusted to the new coaching style. So I wouldn't get too worried about potentially, parents being concerned about where's Coach Ben, unless like you have a new coach that comes in that's very low in standards and then it's like, oh man, like the class is so different. As long as you're maintaining that threshold of standard, that'll be fine. In regards to Justin, your question about like the non-compete, like how can I tell this coach not to steal my business is effectively what you're saying. Justin, in
Yeah.
a franchise agreement, it says that franchisees have got a non-compete with us for a year, right? Meaning, Justin, if you leave us, you can't for a year steal our business and take them there. My question to you is, unfortunately, you can't control that. Like, there's no governing body for that. There's
Yeah.
no way of you stopping it. There's no way of this coach saying, hey, you know what? I'm going to go start my own business. I know it could be in a contract and it could be an agreement, but there's no way of you really enforcing that at 100%. My advice to you would just be to have an honest conversation with the coach and say, hey, I know you're moving on. I wish you all the best. I'm here to help you if you need anything as a reference check, whatever you need. But I'm going to kindly ask you that we just keep our businesses separate. If a parent comes up to you out of respect, I would appreciate it if you decline and just stay separate. And that'll mean a lot. And I think if you have an honest conversation, Justin, and you got a really good coach, I have a feeling this gentleman as well operates with ethics. I think you would be good to go.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right. And then now you go back to the drawing board, Justin. Recruiting, finding, training, get the pipeline going, get trials, get people coming into the door. Okay. Luckily for you, by the way, he's given you 8 weeks. We don't all that. We don't all have that.
Yeah.
We don't all have that luxury of a coach giving you 8 weeks.
That's
All
right.
right.
Yeah. He's a really good coach. Yeah. Yeah.
He's a good coach and he's a good guy as well. I've had the pleasure of meeting
Yeah.
him a couple of times. Who's next?
Emil,
Tino Chino.
how are you, sir?
Very
Quick
good.
one.
Yes.
Do we have an option for multiple to attend for kids to attend multiple locations? So, for example, we've got classes running at the same location on a Friday and a Sunday afternoon. We've had
Yeah.
a few parents say, "Can we come on both days?"
Yep.
You know, most of them happy to pay a bit extra as well. Is that an option?
Unfortunately, we don't have a multiple day option yet, Tino.
Yeah.
Is it one child or is it a sibling?
It's, how do you mean?
So like is it one child that wants to do 2 days or has he got 2 kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, so unfortunately, we don't have the multiple day thing, the
Yeah.
discount. However, we might be able to do the $10 sibling discount because I don't think they'll be able to get the sibling discount if they're enrolling one child, Tino.
Yeah.
So let's say they want to do Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
That's pretty much, in my opinion, the equivalent of a sibling discount.
Yeah.
So we would
Is
be
that
able to
how
issue
much you discount, just the $10 if they
yeah,
want
just
to
the
do
10
2
bucks
days?
now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can tell them that, hey, look, I'm giving you the equivalent of a sibling discount.
Yeah. Okay. But perhaps something to look into.
And by the way, Tino, if they want it, I got a lot of my members, they do multiple days and they don't ask for discounts. They love it and they want to do multiple days as well. So if they ask,
Yeah.
you'll work around that.
Yeah.
Cool?
Yeah. Sounds good.
All right, rock and roll. Good to see you twice. Two Q&As in a row. And I saw
On a
Gabe
roll.
here. Gabe, Joe, let's connect those cameras. Geez, Gabe, I don't think I've spoken to you since 2025, man. Good to see you. All right, who's next? Emil to Earth. Who's going to be the brave hero? Gabe, Joe, Loris, welcome. Melissa, welcome. Hey, he's got the camera connected. Good to see you, Gabe. Come on, guys. I didn't answer every question under the sun. There's got to be one. Gabe?
No question that I have now. It was just I already spoke to Aaron. It was just in regards to if a parent hasn't paid, or let's say they do a direct payment because they're having issues with online, we can only create an account for them online using their email. And I spoke to Erin about that, and she said that's the only way to create an account.
Did Erin help? Did Erin solve it?
Yeah, she just said you need an email. So that was
Oh,
that. So yeah, there's no workaround. So yeah, that's that.
oh, shout out to Aaron. Joe, did you have a
That's it.
question?
No, I'm just here to listen all the questions and yeah, just to educate myself. But yeah, so far no question from my side.
All right, good to see you, Joe. I think Mel, you said you came off mute before.
Yep. Because I I know I was late to come in, so sorry about that. But I wanted to check first if they have questions. But I'll ask one if that's okay.
Of
If no
course, it's
one's going
okay.
to ask, okay. Just a quick one for me. Because I ask for like referrals from parents regarding, let's say, daycares or vacation care, and there was one parent who actually sent one child care center where her son goes, and she said like we can look into that and things like that. So I did call that daycare center, and then they said like I think this is about the linchpin that you mentioned when we had that discussion. So they said
Yep.
like they don't make the decisions anymore in their center, so they like I should approach the head office. So I
Yeah.
think head office is like affinity education, something like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was just wondering, like, do we have like as a company or as a network, do we have like a different approach when it comes to like dealing or approaching head office as well? Because I'm thinking like this kind of group will be handling multiple centers across Australia, because I saw their website, they have like centers in different states, Queensland, NSW, all the
Yeah.
states. So I was wondering like if we do have that kind of approach wherein head office or something like that. So I mean I did I did send like an inquiry form. They sent me to the marketing team, and I sent an
Yeah.
email to the marketing team. But of course I only have like a proposal as a guide, for from a franchisee point of view. But like if we can make something like a partnership, like a bigger partnership proposal coming
Yeah.
from head office to another head office, I don't know how it's gonna work, but it's just I'm just throwing it out here. So yeah,
Yeah. So with those types of partnerships, Mel, with daycares and
yeah,
vacation cares,
yeah.
some of them are individually owned,
Uh-huh.
some of them are owned by an entity that
Mm,
controls the whole branch.
mm.
Those partnerships where you're saying the one in New South Wales that doesn't war, they are
Mm.
difficult to land because a lot of them
Yeah,
have existing
big. Yeah.
pathways in place. But I'll give you an
Mm,
example.
mm,
We formulated a partnership with Team Kids, who is a
mm.
vacation care provider in New South Wales, and
Okay.
they gave us, I think, about 30 centers to service, and
Mm.
we distributed them all to our franchisees. And I think about
Wow.
6, 7 franchisees got all these work to do because a lot of them fell within an area.
Mm.
But we do have a letterhead that we can use to contact head office.
Mm.
But yeah, those partnerships we do try. We do forge those partnerships and email from head office and call, but
Mm.
they do take time
Yeah.
to land a big network partnership.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, but they take time. But
Yeah.
when we do land them, like we did with Team Kids, we
Mm.
distribute them to the franchisees that belongs in the area.
Mm. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Because I didn't know how to approach the group. So I just like said I didn't send the standard proposal, our standard proposal. I just like I think I put just in the body like if you have an application process, because I understand you have like you have a lot of partners and providers, but I am interested to apply as one of your providers and partners. So let me know if you do have like an application process. I am ready to start right away with the process or things like that. So I wanted to check that from them, and then my next step is that I'm also like willing to visit your office or things like that. So I didn't know where to start, but I just like I just approached them like that. I don't know if that was
Yeah.
clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And just remember, Mel, if you were to land one, because that Team Kids partnership that we
yeah.
landed,
Uh.
it actually came from a franchisee. So a franchisee
Mm,
found this partnership and they sent it
mm,
to us head office. and
Mhm.
then we distributed it all to the franchisees. So if you do,
Yeah.
through your persistence, if you have
Yeah.
landed something,
Yeah.
engage
Okay.
with
Yeah.
engage
Yeah.
with head office. We can do a
Uh,
Zoom,
yeah.
and we can talk about like pricing
Yeah.
and what services we can
Yeah.
offer.
Yeah. Because we can
All right.
deliver like across. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Emil. Thank you.
No worries. One
Last
more question,
question.
team.
One
Yes,
more,
go for
sorry.
it, Tino.
Any update on Vic Sports vouchers?
Yes, actually, did you say Vic Sports vouchers?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because I actually messaged Joe on the weekend about that.
Okay.
So Joe has actually done some research into this,
Excellent.
and unfortunately, Tina, at the moment, you have to be registered under Basketball Australia
Yeah.
to get these vouchers, right? You have to be a non-for-profit organization that's registered underneath Basketball Australia, which is our direct competitor. So they've created a
Okay.
little bit of a monopoly. However, I did message Joe this. There was a section on the page that says you can create your own government body. So rather than going through Basketball Australia, Little Boomers Basketball is its own entity. So we can,
Okay.
there was a section there where we can apply to become a provider. I don't know if we'll have success in that. What's your read on it, Joe?
I did actually email them. So first, I actually sent two emails. One for the Basketball Victoria, they declined. They said, "Oh, we're not actually looking into any other partnership anyway soon." And
Yeah.
the second one, when I actually said I want to apply, they just only said, "We will let you know when the next application process is open." And I
Yeah.
never really heard back anything from them. So I think it's as you said, it's a bit of monopoly in there. And
Yeah.
they want to keep that government money within themselves. And one of
Agreed.
the key point is the non-for-profit.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not non-for-profit, or we're not like a social club or in that sense. So yeah, they don't really want government money to go into the private organizations. That's
Yeah. It's frustrating because in New South Wales, we have the Active Kids voucher, which all the franchisees can apply for. But unfortunately, the Queensland and Victoria have a different premier. So I don't know why the rules are different across different states. In my opinion, it should be an open market. But Tino, if we have any progress in it, we'll let you know. Just don't get too fixated about it. We'll keep it on the back burner. As long as we keep delivering our value, we should be good to go. But if there's anything change, I don't think anything will change because they are trying to build a monopoly. But as soon as it does, you'll hear an email update from me. All right.
I just want to ask
Sounds
one
good.
quick question. Just the previous one about the
Yeah.
childcare. You said about the Team Kids. Now I know Team Kids is pretty huge in Victoria as well. So
Yeah.
with that contract, for my understanding, what happened with that contract? Are you guys still servicing those or still not?
Yeah, so I got an email in my inbox on Monday. They reached out wanting to re-engage. So with the contract like that, they don't do it every single holidays. They do it like once a year during the holiday break. So they engaged us twice, one last year and one the year before.
Yeah, yeah.
They sent us a whole bunch of centers. We had to agree on a price, and they sent us a whole bunch of centers. Some were within our boundaries, some we didn't have any franchisees with. But we're currently, Georgia sent an email on Monday exploring our services. If we do land them and they re-engage with us, Joe, we're going to be asking them for all the centers that they have and then distributing that work to the franchisees that's within their area.
Yeah, it's a very good question coming, and then I think that's
Yeah.
a very good way actually. If we work with the head office as a whole, like all over. Before even I started Little Boomers, I got approached by one of I think it's an Aspire group. They told me we will give you whole of Victoria. I was like, okay, that's
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
I think that's just the end of it. And after when I started and everything, they're like, "Oh, we're too
Empty.
busy."
Empty promises.
Yeah,
Like the world. Like the world. We'll give you the whole Victoria.
that's
Yes.
right.
Yeah, send us an
Yeah,
email. But guys, I want to do say if anybody does, because a lot of these connections is a lot about who you know. If anybody does land like is knows the marketing manager or the marketing manager says, hey, we want to look at this partnership, engage us into the conversation. We'll set up a three-way Zoom and we can look at getting a partnership going. So keep that in the burner, because I know a lot of people, know different people. You might send an email and the marketing manager might say, my God, this is perfect. We need a basketball provider for the April holidays. PM us, we'll jump on a Zoom and we'll sort out a partnership. All right?
Yeah.
Rock and roll team. Geez, another good attendance. Thank you all for attending. I got some really good feedback from Charles and Melissa about the Q&As. I actually really like these two guys because I like seeing your faces. God knows how long it's been since I've seen Gabe. But it's good seeing all your faces again. We're going to keep doing this every Tuesday at 2:00. I hope you enjoy the format. The last thing, and these are all going to be recorded and sent. The last thing, guys, just a reminder, this Thursday, which is about how to quote work to make a profit, how to quote for schools, daycares, and vacation cares, how to know your numbers so that you're quoting efficiently. Because we get people ask us, Emil, I've got a primary school that has 200 kids. How much do I charge? So rather than it being guesswork, I'm going to show you a formula to use so that when you have somebody, a lead, you know exactly I charge X amount per head to make X amount on profit margin. So hopefully I can see you all this Thursday at 2:00, guys. It'll be a banger workshop. Cool?
Sure.
All right. Rock and roll team. Thank you for your time.
Ciao.
Have a great Tuesday. Have a great March. God bless. Talk soon.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
See you.